Okay, write down inverse trigonometric function. These questions are the maximum questions. So if you people are practicing properly, you will get a full mark from this chapter. If you are checking this sheet also, you can see. So before starting ITF, I'll tell you some basic idea of what you need. Just try to understand. All of you, this everyone should remember. Sine inverse x is reciprocal cosec inverse x and tan inverse x. This all principal values is always lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 with a certain restriction. Restriction means this value is lies between closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And a cosec inverse x principal value, cosec inverse x principal value lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, but except what is 0. And this open bracket minus pi by 2 to what pi by 2, open bracket. So in generally, sine inverse x, cosec inverse x, tan inverse x principal value always lies between where minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, don't forget about that. So if they're asking principal value, you have to make sure this solution is always lies between, this three solution always lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. With a certain restriction, it should be in closer bracket. It should be closer bracket except 0, except 0. And this is what open bracket, that you don't forget. And remaining three, cos inverse x and its reciprocal is what sec inverse x and cot inverse x. This is lies between where closer bracket 0 to pi with a certain restriction. Here closer bracket here except what pi by 2. All value except minus pi by 2. Here open bracket is 0 to pi. 0 to pi. Here is what 0 to pi except pi by 2. This is don't forget. This is don't forget. In generally, what you have to remember, no? Sine inverse x, cosec inverse x, tan inverse x lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, and cos inverse, sec inverse, and cot inverse lies between 0 to pi. Don't forget about that. Okay, this is the first thing. Please write somewhere. And if negative sign is coming inside instead of x, if it is negative x, negative x, negative is coming, negative will come out. Negative will come out. But here negative x, negative x, negative x, if it is coming, it will be pi minus same function. Cos inverse, that means cos inverse negative x meaning pi minus cos inverse x. But sine inverse minus x meaning it will be what? Minus of sine inverse x. Don't forget this much idea. This much if you remember, 90% question you can solve in this chapter. 90% question you can solve in this chapter. Don't forget about that. After that, you should know somewhat what you learned last year. I mean, 11th standard. So here negative sign, if it is that pi minus that function, pi minus cos inverse x, pi minus sec inverse x, pi minus cot inverse x, if negative sign is there. Here negative sign is there, sine inverse minus x, minus sine inverse x, minus cosec inverse x, minus tan inverse x, and this value always lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This value lies between 0 to pi. Please write it this much. After that, I'll tell you. Question number first one. We don't have that much time, so we want to finish also. Question number first one. Many things are there to tell in between also, I'll tell you, don't worry. Question number first one. Tan inverse root 3 plus cos inverse minus 1 by 2. All of you listen. Tan inverse root 3 plus cos inverse minus 1 by 2. I already told you, this 3 don't forget. Cos inverse, sec inverse, cot inverse minus, if it comes, it will be what? Pi minus. So what you can see, here minus came, cos inverse. So first one, let it be there like that only. No need to do anything, I'll tell you. But here you can write pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2 because negative sign came. Inside the bracket, negative sign came. So now what we can see? Tan inverse, tan what is root 3? That is the 10th standard. Tan what is root 3? Tan 60 is root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. 60 means it will be pi by 3 plus pi minus cos inverse, sorry, cos what is 1 by 2? Cos what is 1 by 2? Cos what is 1 by 2? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. If anybody have problem, let me know. So what you can do? Pi by 3 you can cancel. Your answer is what? Pi. I hope everyone understood it. The answer is what? Pi. Next question after this. Question number 16th one. What are things I'm saying in between? You have to note it down. Some 11th standard note also will tell you. Question number 16th one. Last year asked question. Question number 16th one. Anybody have problem? You can ask me after the class or now also you can ask me. No problem. Question number 16th one. Tan inverse minus 1 by root 3 plus cot inverse 1 by root 3. Question number 16th one. Plus tan inverse sine minus pi by 2. Sine minus pi by 2. Write the question. Everyone try to understand. Sine minus x is what? Minus sine x. But cos minus x is what? Cos x. It is trigonometry function, not inverse trigonometry. Inverse trigonometry, if it comes only pi minus and all, but it is a trigonometry function. Sine minus x is what? Minus sine x. Cos minus x, cos is an even function. Cos and sec, negative sign will be eliminated. But ITF, don't forget, it is pi minus will come. 11th standard result. Now let us see what will happen. Here you can see sine minus pi by 2. That is what? Minus sine pi by 2. That will be what? Minus sine pi by 2. Now let us see. Here what happened? Tan inverse minus 1 by root 3. Cot inverse 1 by root 3 plus tan inverse minus 1. Why minus 1? Because everybody knows sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 how much? Sine pi by 2 1. There is a negative sign. Now I told you already, according to this result, tan inverse negative sign, if it is there, it will come out. So what we can see? Minus tan inverse 1 by root 3. Cot inverse no minus 1 by root 3 minus tan inverse 1. Now accordingly, you can write, many people are answering. So accordingly, you can proceed it. Please write it. Because tan inverse negative, but cot inverse there is no negative sign. If negative sign is there, only you have to think about this all. Okay, that's equal to tan 1. What? Tan what is 1 by root 3? Tan 30. Pi by 6. Cot what is 1 by root 3? 60. 60. Pi by 3 minus previous step nothing. Here minus came, so it coming out. Here also minus came. This also came out. That only what I wrote. I already told you this one. Tan inverse this one. Minus is there inside. It will come out. That only I wrote. Here negative sign is there came out. Here also negative sign is there came out. And tan what is 1? Pi by 4. Pi by 4. You can take LCM, or this is what 30 minus 30. This is what 60. And this is what 45. So you check it. No, that's the reason. Here sine pi by 2 how much? Sine pi by 2 1 no. So here sine of minus x minus sine x. So minus sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 is what? 1. 10th standard sine 90 is 1. So minus is there. So minus 1. So minus 1. That's the reason. You see here sine minus pi by 2 is there. Sine of minus pi by 2. It is minus sine pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 is what? 1. So minus 1 came. Now what will be 60 minus 40? 15. 15 minus, it is 15 is coming. 15 means pi by 12. Answer is minus pi by 12. Answer is minus pi by 12. Or you can take LCM and simplify. No problem. I just wrote a degree measures and wrote minus pi by 12. That's answer. Next question number 17th one. Still doubt is there, ask me. Or after practicing also take that screenshot part, then ask me, so I didn't understand this topic, can you explain or not? So minus pi by 12. Question number 17th one. 17th one. We are moving 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 like that. Time is 6 o'clock. I hope everyone wrote this one. Next question. 17th one. Tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse minus half plus sin inverse minus 1 by root 2. Sin inverse minus 1 by root 2. Let us see. First one, let it be there like that only, no minus. Cos inverse minus half. I already told you cos inverse, if it is, it will be pi minus. Pi minus cos inverse half. Sin inverse minus is there, what it will come out. Inverse and trigonometry, don't get confused. Because I told you inverse is coming according to the rule. But this one, don't forget about that. Many people are answering. Now we can start. Tan what is 1? Pi by 4. Pi minus cos what is 1 by 2? That everybody should know. Cos what is 1 by 2? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Sin what is 1 by root 2? Pi by 4. Pi by 4. Yeah, many people are giving the correct answer. LCM you can take, or you can make, this is 45, this is 180, this is 60, and this also what? 45. 180 minus 60, 120. Minus this and this you can cancel. So 120 will come. 120 means what? 2 pi by 3. 120 means what? 2 pi by 3. Many people, almost everyone is given correct answer. 2 pi by 3. Okay. This is the last year asked question. So see how the question is coming. Next question, 18th one. 18th one. Question number 18th one. Focus on this one because we have only 1 hour. So maximum question we have to cover up. Sin inverse minus half. Some technical, when I'm telling, write your own language and your own words. Plus cos inverse minus root 3 by 2 plus cot inverse tan 4 pi by 3. Here one problem is there. Many people, I don't know whether you remember or not, what you learned last year. This value, some people don't know how to find a tan 4 pi by 3. See, tan 4 pi by 3, if you want, there is a shortcut method is there. What is the shortcut method? You just find a tan pi by 3 value. Tan 60, how much? Tan 60 is what? Root 3. Didn't finish, I'll tell you. Suppose if you want to find cos 2 pi by 3 value, there is a technique. You please find what is cos pi by 3. Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. That everyone can find that one, I hope. After that, there is 4 is there, and this is what is 60. Pi by 3 means 60. 4 into 60 is what? 240. 240 which quadrant? 240 third quadrant. That everybody should know. 240 third quadrant. Third quadrant tan is what? Positive. You know our ASTC rule. Third quadrant tan is what? Positive. Third quadrant tan is what? Positive. Don't forget about that. What about this one? It is 60. 2 into 60, how much? 120. 120 which quadrant? 120 is what? Second quadrant. 120 is what? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, cos is negative. So it will be negative of. It will be negative of. Anything you can find like that. Suppose if you want to find what is sine 7 pi by 3, pi by 6. Sine 7 pi by 6 you want to find. 7 pi by 6 if you want to find. What is sine pi by sine 31 by 2? 7 into 30, 210. 210 which quadrant? 210 third quadrant, it will be negative. Third quadrant sign is what? Negative. Okay, let us see. Let us start this one. So I already told you this will be what? Root 3. This will be what? Root 3. I hope that I have wrote root 3. Tan 4 pi by 3 is what? Root 3. Now, minus sine inverse 1 by 2. Here cos inverse is there. I already told you cos inverse negative is there. What? Pi minus will come. Azil online also want to coming later. Plus cot inverse root 3. What happened here? What happened here? See, here negative sign is there came out. Here cos inverse pi minus will come, and here it is what? Now we can substitute. Sine what is 1 by 2? Pi by 6. Pi minus. Cos what is 1 by root 3? Cos what is 1? Sorry, root 3 by 2. That's also pi by 6. Cot what is root 3? Cot 30 is root 3. Cot 30 is what? Root 3. If anybody have problem, let me know. Anybody have problem, let me know. Simply don't write it. Cot what is root 3? Lower grade topic you should know very well. Otherwise it will be a problem. Cot 30 only root 3. Now please make sure if any mistake is there from my side also you have to tell. This and this gone. So pi minus pi by 6. How much? 7 pi, sorry. Pi minus pi by 6 will be the correct answer is 5 pi by 6 is the correct answer. 5 pi by 6 is the correct answer. Everyone please check. Any mistake anywhere is there, let me know. 5 pi by 6 is the correct answer. 150. 5 pi by 6 is the correct answer. Please check it. Many people given wrong answer. Almost everyone. Now only people are giving the correct. So please check it. This is also last year asked question. After this we are doing blue, no need to visible. You just write it by yourself. Visibility that much only. Explanation, listen carefully. Next question. Number. Everyone be on time because first initially only we will discuss about the main point and all. Next question we are doing 19th one. 19th one. Question number 19th one. 3 sine inverse 1 by root 2. Plus 2 cos inverse root 3 by 2. Plus cos inverse 0. Try. No negative, so easily we can write 3 into. Sine what is 1 by root 2? 45. Cos what is 1 by root 3 by 2? That is what? Pi by 6. And cos inverse 0 is what? Cos what is 0? 90. Cos what is 0? 90. So you have to simplify. 3 pi by 4 plus. This is what? Pi by 3. And this is what? Pi by 2. Take LCM and simplify. LCM is 12. LCM is 12. Here I multiplied 3. Vaishak given answer. Let us see. Here we have to multiply 4. And here we have to multiply 6. 6 by 10 pi. Vaishak, you're right. 9 pi by 12 is the correct answer. Yes, Maria. 9 pi. This also last year asked for 2 mark. See how the questions are coming. These all questions are new they asked. So I hope you understood it. Next question number 20, then 21. Then we'll do some other type. Every class beginning only main point we'll discuss. And tomorrow there will be determinants. Determinants will be there. And tomorrow regular class 3 hours will be there. And along with the differential equation linear we'll discuss. That is LCM of 4 and 6, 4, 6 and 2. What is the LCM? LCM is 12. To make it to 12, I multiply and divide. LCM. The denominator should be 12. The LCM of 4, 6, 2 is 12. So to make a denominator same, to make it 12, I multiplied 3. There I multiplied. Regular class will update you because some people are having online class after that. Anyway, morning only I'm planning, but the timing some changes. 3 hours class in which Wednesday also will be there. I'll update you. Okay. Because we want to finish differential equation linear. Revision plus vector we want to finish. Next one. Question number 20. Question number 20. Any doubt, any question is there towards you write to understand later. Question number 20. Again, last year asked sine inverse K tan 2 cos inverse root 3 by 2 equal to pi by 3. Equal to pi by 3. Your first procedure is you have to find a K value. No? This sine inverse you transpose to other side. Remaining things K tan 2 cos inverse root 3 by 2 equal to sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3, sine 60 how much root 3 by 2. This question I asked in Pearl School paper. K tan 2 into cos what is root 3 by 2? Cos what is root 3 by 2? Cos 30. So 30 means what? Pi by 6 equal to sine pi by 3 means sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. Yes. After this and this cancelled 3. Tan pi by 3. Tan pi by 3. Camera on at all. Camera on. See. K tan pi by 3. Tan pi by 3 how much? Tan pi by 3 is what? Root 3. Equal to what? Root 3 by 2. So root 3 cancelled. K equal to how much? 1 by 2. K equal to 1 by 2. Please check it. Everyone given correct answer. Those who responded. K equal to 1 by 2. So I hope you understood that also. Next question number 21. Question number 21. Question number 21. Same way try. A you find separately, B you find separately, then add. K equal to 1 by 2. A equal to sine inverse root 2 by 2 plus cos inverse minus half. B equal to tan inverse root 3. Tan inverse root 3 minus cot inverse minus 1 by root 3. Okay. The root 2 by 2 is what? 1 by root 2. Root 2 by 2 meaning is what? 1 by root 2. Don't forget about that. We can simplify A equal to sine what is 1 by root 2? Sine 45. Here minus is there, so plus pi minus cos inverse half will come. And here B, tan inverse what is root 3? Tan, what is root 3? Tan 60. Here cot inverse minus if it is there, bracket is compulsory. Pi minus cot inverse 1 by root 3. Bracket is compulsory because there is a minus. That only many people are making mistake. Be careful, here one minus is there, so minus of this one. Now you can simplify A equal to pi by 4 plus pi minus cos what is 1 by 2? Cos 60. This is your A. Pi by 3 minus pi. You don't need to simplify. Anyway, we are adding something will be eliminated. Plus cot, what is 1 by root 3? Cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Cos 60 is 1 by root 3. Because tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Now, therefore, A plus B equal to pi by 4 plus pi minus pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus pi plus pi by 3. That's a question. I think A plus B they are asking. A plus B. Any doubt is that let me know. Pi and pi cancelled. Any other things is cancelled? Nothing is cancelled. So we can write this is 45. This is 30. This is 60. Or if you want, you can take LCM. 120 minus 30, 90 plus 45, 135 is coming. 135 means 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 is the answer. 3 pi by 4 is the answer. Or those who want, you can take LCM. What will be your remaining? Pi by 4. The Puna Rudra. You are not learning in lower grade also. If you are asking this type of questions, is very difficult actually. Root 2 by 2, how we are simplifying? Root 2 by root 2, you can write root 2 into root 2. Root 2 cancel. So 1 by root 2. This is what we are calling the lower grade topic. So be careful about it. I already told you this all teaching in this time is very difficult. So you see those who made a mistake in this calculation. Minus pi by 6 plus pi by 3 plus pi by 3. LCM is 12. So LCM when you're taking 12, here 3, here 2, here again 4. So 3 pi minus 2 pi. 3 pi minus 2 pi plus 4 pi by 12. So pi. 9 pi by 12. 9 pi by 12 is same as what? 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. It's not cos inverse 1 by 2 pi by 3. There is a problem now. Sorry. There is a problem. Yeah. There is a problem. Here pi by 3 is coming. Sorry. This is what pi by 3. Then it will be pi by 3. Sorry. I told you please check it. Because very closely when I'm writing, mistake will be there. That's why I told you this is pi by 3. So pi by 3 means it will be 60. Thank you, Nazim. So what we can cut, one more cancellation came. Now only pi by 4 plus pi by 3 will be there. Pi by 4 plus pi by 3. Pi by 4 plus pi by 3. That only remaining, no? So 45 plus 60. That is 7 pi by 12. Within, you're right, 7 pi by 12. You can take LCM. Cross multiplication you can do. So 7 pi by 12 is coming. 7 pi by 12. Okay, I hope you understood it. Now we are doing question number 5th one. Question number 5th one. Question number 5th one. They are asking domain. Before starting domain, I want to say something. All of you listen to that. What I want to say, they will ask a principal branch that everyone should learn. It is there in the worksheet. Principal branch chance. Last year asked also. Here I some paper I saw. Not last year, previous year asked graph and domain and range. Sin inverse x. This domain means where y equal to sin inverse x means where x lies, that's we are calling domain. Where y value, that means sin inverse x lies, that we are calling range. So domain of sin inverse x minus 1 to 1. Range I already told you minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This is what is sin inverse x. Domain and range. Sin inverse x always lies between minus 1 to 1 x value and y value. The answer is what? Answer I mean range minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Cos inverse x is domain same only, But range is what? 0 to pi. Basically, this only they normally used to ask. Remaining things, I'll tell you. Remaining question, I'll tell you. This is the last question. Mazamin, please write it quickly. Don't waste the time. Because 1 hour duration only in which we want to finish this one. Some people slept or not, I don't know. So this one mainly they are asking the question domain. Domain means where is the x value lies. Range means where is y value lies. I mean sine inverse x. Y means sine inverse x. Where x lies, that's the domain. Where is sine inverse x, that is what we are calling range. Sine inverse x means this. Okay, let's start. 90% question related to this only asking. Question number 5th one. They are asking the domain, not the range. Range will be the same thing only. Question number 5th one. Cos inverse 2x minus 1. This is always lies between. What is coming here? This is always lies between minus 1 and 1. So here instead of x, this came. We know that 2x minus 1 lies between 1 and minus 1. 2x minus 1 should be in between minus 1 and 1. If any other value is coming, I mean cos inverse any other value, cos inverse 2 is coming, it is not defined. It should be the value which one is there inside the bracket should be in between minus 1 and 1. Be careful. Cos inverse 2 is not defined. If you're typing in the calculator, calculator will tell math error. Now what you have to do? This minus 1 transpose either side. Both side you transpose minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1. 2x less than or equal to 1 plus 1. Minus 1 either side you have to transpose. Left and right. Both side. So you'll get to 0 less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to what? 2. Now divide throughout by 2. Divide throughout by 2. Divide throughout by 2. You divide throughout by 2. When you're dividing throughout by 2, you can see 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Where x lies, that's the domain. So here the domain you got 0 to 1. If anybody had doubt in this one, because here no basic things here, 11th standard topic as well as 12th standard topic. Any doubt is there, ask me. Rudra, if you have doubt, ask me in this one. It is the 11th and 12th topic. But the previous one you asked 9th standard like that. So no problem, but after the class you can ask such doubts. Next question little difficult. That is repeatedly asking. Question number 6th one after this. 6th one. 6th one. Cos inverse x square minus 4. F of x equal to. It's little difficult. Cos inverse also I told you minus 1 to 1. So x square minus 4 should be in between minus 1 and plus 1. S square minus 4. First minus 4 you transpose. So 3 less than or equal to x square less than or equal to 5. Please write up here. After that I'll tell you because little complication is there. Here for better understanding, I used to do one number line, the one what you found last year to find the domain and range. One number line you drew. After writing this one, everyone listen. After this, x square equal to 5 meaning x equal to plus or minus root 5. Place on the number line. Root 5 and minus root 5. X square equal to 5 means x can be plus or minus 5. Next, x square equal to 3 means x can be plus or minus root 3. The position everybody should know according to the order. This is the order. Minus root 5 is smaller than minus root 3 smaller than root 3. So you people got this much region. Around how many region? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 region is there. All the region you have to substitute here. You should get a true statement. So we have to take a check value. Anybody have doubt this one? What I wrote, let me know. Time is 6:27. Root 5 means 2.23. So a value you take from here, I took a 3. Root 3, here you can take 2. Here you can take 0. Here you can take -2. Here you can take -3. Substitute here. Then whether you are getting true statement or false statement, that you have to check. I'm substituting 3. 3 square is 9. 9 is not lies between 3 and 5. Rejected. Don't take any point from there. Because 3 square is what? 9. 9 is not lies between. Next to 2. 2 square is what? 4. Yes, satisfied. 0 square, not lies. 0 is not lies between 3 and 5. Rejected. -2 square, satisfied. This one. So your answer will be from here to your union, from here to here. That only satisfying. So the domain -√5 comma -√3 union √3 comma √5. This will be your answer. Check it. We'll do more question to understand. Don't worry about it. This is another important question for 2 mark. Be careful about this. Next question we are doing. Anybody doubt this theory related to this one? And once class is over, please try this whole question one more time. Please, anyway you woke up, please spend at least 20 to 30 minutes, because 3 mark, sometimes case study also will come from this chapter. Anyway, minimum 2 mark, total 5 2 mark only, in which 1 2 mark is coming from this. Okay, fine. Next question, seventh one. F of x equal to, again cos inverse only. Cos inverse, I mean 1 minus x square lies between this and this. First, there is a 1. 1 you remove. -1 minus x square. 1 minus 1. So 0 less than or equal to. Sorry, -2 less than or equal to 0. Now you have to divide by -1. Again, 11th standard. When you are dividing by -1, inequality will reverse. I hope everybody knows that. 2 greater than or equal to x square greater than or equal to 0. Or we can write both are same only, 0 less than or equal to x square less than or equal to 2. I just flipped the things. Which one is there? I just flipped it like this, that only. When you are dividing by negative number, inequality will reverse. 11th standard linear inequalities. Now we can draw the number line. X square equal to 0 means what is 0 only. But x square equal to 2 means it can be positive √2 and minus √2. This much possibilities are there. One side is 0, so x square equal to 0. Check value. I took 2, 1, -1, 2. 2 square 4, rejected. 1 square satisfied. -1 square also satisfied. This is rejected. So the interval what we got, this is -2. Okay, check value -2 square also not satisfying. This is the interval. Directly you can write no problem, because there is no 0 if you are coming. 0 if you are coming, what will be? Cos inverse 1 only will come, no problem. So what is the domain? Minus √2 to what? √2. This is the domain. Minus √2 to √2. By mistakenly don't write -1 to 1. Minus √2 to what? √2. So this is the answer. I hope everyone understood this. This is also, I think, last year asked, I think. Yeah, last year asked. Next question number. Last year and the previous year asked. Question number 8th one. Same concept only, question number 8th one. How we done this one? Question number 8th one, same thing only. This is the question. All of you finished with this one? See, question number 8th one, the same behavior only. Cos inverse, you just make it a sine inverse. Because sine inverse value also lies between what? -1 to 1. And domain is same only. Same domain only. Try to understand, same domain only. They're asking range. Range, don't worry. Sine inverse x value always lies between. Sine inverse x always lies between minus. Range directly you can write minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Because sine inverse value always, sine inverse whatever, sine inverse whatever, that is lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This also asked for 2 mark, but there is, I think last year only they asked range. Previous year they didn't ask the range. Next, there is a question, fourth one after this. This you will try, I think, same thing only, cos inverse, sine inverse, same behavior only, because both the domain is what, minus 1 and 1. Like that only tan inverse x and the cot, but that is not asking actually. Like that they are not asking. Question number fourth one now. Fourth one. F of x equal to sine inverse root of x minus 1. So we know that root of x minus 1 lies between this and this. Here another problem is that when we are squaring, square of a number, that many times I told you about this one. In vector also I told you the same concept. Suppose minus 3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1 if it is there. When you're squaring, square of a number directly you cannot square because this is wrong. 9 is not less than 1. See, this is wrong. So whenever you are squaring, you have to start from 0. 0 less than or equal to x square less than. Bigger value right. That is what in 9. Bigger value right. That is what? Minus 3 square is what? 9. Don't write to 1. Suppose here 12 is there. Suppose there is 12. At that time, bigger value, 12 square is what? 144 will be the answer. 144 will be the bigger value square you're right when you're squaring throughout. Don't forget about this one. Squaring throughout. So square of a number is always what? Positive, either 0. Then x minus 1 less than or equal to what? 1 square is 1 only. So square of, don't write 1 less than or equal to x minus is wrong. 1 equal to 1 will come. That is not allowed. So be careful. Square of a number always 0 to. Now you can simplify. Minus 1 when you're transposing 0 plus 1. When you square root only will go. You know that. 1 plus 1. So your answer is what? 1 to 2. So close bracket to 1 to 2 is the domain. I think this asked or not, I don't know. I think this didn't ask, but mainly sine inverse x square minus 4 and cos inverse, that what they asked. Next question we are doing. Question number 9th one. Second step means I squared throughout. This is always lies between minus 1 and 1. So when we are squaring, here I squared, here I squared, here also squared. Whenever you are squaring, be careful. Whenever you are squaring, listen carefully. Whenever you are squaring, square of a number 0 or more. So 0 first you write x square. The square of the bigger number. Minus 3 square is what? 9. But this case a bigger number 12. So here also, when we are squaring, square of a number always start 0 onwards. So I wrote 0. Then minus 1 and bigger one square is what? 1 only. So root 2 will go x minus 1, then 1. That only. So this answer is 1 to 2. Next question number 10th one. Question number 10th one. Question number 10. 1 minute. What is the time now? Maybe 6:50, 55 like that because 10th standard class also is there. 24th one. Question. Okay, 10th one we can discuss. 10th one. 10th one. Remaining question, when you're coming in the class or something like that, I'll tell you. Tan inverse 2 cos 2 sin inverse 1 by 2 plus tan inverse 1. Write the question. Question when you're copying, don't make a mistake. Sin what is 1 by 2? Sin what is 1 by 2? Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So tan inverse 2 cos 2 sin inverse 1 by 2 is what? 30. Plus this is what? Pi by 4. So this and this you can cancel. Pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 how much? Cos pi by 3. Cos 60 again 1 by 2. Is it cos 60 1 by 2? Any mistake is there? Tell me. This question 13. This question 10th one. This question 10th one. Now 2 and 2 cancelled. Tan inverse 1 is what? Pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4, 2 pi by 4. That is what? Pi by 2 is the answer. Pi by 2 is the answer. Yes. Pi by 2 is the answer. Pi by 2 is the answer. Next question number 14th one. 14th one. 14th one. Pythagorean triplet we have to use. I discussed this one in the class. Actually, textbook removed, but see, asked last year. Such a type of 3-4 questions I'll give you. Sine square cos inverse 3 by 5 plus tan square sec inverse 3. All of you please write it. After that I'll tell you. Important, I'll give you 2-3 questions similar type. Now, this one, draw a right angle triangle. This angle you focus. Now, any doubt is there, ask me. This angle you focus. This angle. Cos definition is adjacent by opposite. So 3 by 5 you place. The number accordingly you place. 3 by 5. Sec definition is what? Hypotenuse by adjacent. So here 3 is there. 3 we can call 3 by 1. So 3 by 1. That everyone understood, I think. 3 we can sec inverse if it is coming. Think about what is sec. Cos inverse if it is coming. Think about what is what cos. Cos definition is adjacent by hypotenuse. Sec definition is what? Pythagoras theorem you apply. Here everyone will get very quickly Pythagoras theorem. But here what this side if you want to get root of hypotenuse square minus this one root 8. It is root 8. Root 8. Pythagoras theorem I applied. Please write up to you. Root 8. We have 2 more questions similar type. Don't worry. Root 8. Now, listen. Outside sine square. So inside should be sine. Sine inverse. Sine inverse. What is sine definition? 4 by 5. Outside sine is there, inside should be sine. Plus tan square. Outside tan, so inside should be tan inverse. Tan definition is what? Opposite by this one, root 8 by 1. Root 8 by 1. Outside tan square is there, inside should be what? Tan inverse. Outside sine is there, is so. Now sine and sine inverse get cancelled. Only 4 by 5 with the square. Which is square? There is a square you can see. That is square. Plus. Here also tan and tan inverse get cancelled. Square. Root 8 square. Yeah, people are giving the answer. I think correct only. 16 by 25. Plus 8. 25 into 8 200. So 200 this one. 216 by 25 is the correct answer. Last year asked similar type of questions I added here. This is the question we done. I told you last year asked a question. This is the question we done. Question number 14th one. For better understanding, I added a 15th one. So we can do 15th one. If anybody has still doubt, 15th one I will do. Then it will be clear. 15th one. The remaining question, any doubt is there? You can ask me tomorrow's class. Of course, I'll explain it. Don't worry. Next 15th one, you write it. Cot square cosec inverse 3 plus sine square cos inverse 1 by 3. Cos inverse 1 by 3. This is all not a table value. First focus on this one, right angle triangle, one angle. This one focus. What is cosec inverse definition? We can write a 3 by 1. 3 hypotenuse by opposite. Cos inverse definition. Adjacent by what? Hypotenuse. By Pythagoras theorem, you will get this is root 8. By Pythagoras theorem, this you will get root 8 here because we are focusing this angle root 8. Pythagoras theorem. Now outside cot is there, so you should write cot inverse. What is cot definition? Adjacent by opposite. So root 8 by 1 plus sine square. Outside sine square, so inside should be sine inverse. Sine inverse opposite by this one. Root 8 by 3. You will see. Cot and cot cancel. So root 8 square. Why square? There is a square. Sine and sine inverse cancel. Root 8 by 3 whole square. So 8 plus 8 by 9. Yes, you are right. Jeffrey right. Anandru right. Kredin. You're wrong. 9 8s are 72 plus 8 by 9. 80 by 3 is the answer. 80 by 3. Same way you people can try. I think I added some other question also same way. You people can try. Same way you can try. One question. Okay, I can't see. So I hope you understood this one. Same way question is there, don't worry. Question number 9th one. 80 by 9, sorry, 80 by 9. 80 by 9 is the correct answer. Question number 9th one. 13th question. 13th question same way that you have to do as a homework. 13th one same way you have to do homework. Today itself you do it after the class. 13th one. And I will give you 11th one. After 11th one you have to try 9th one. 9th one is important. I'm doing now 11th one. Cos of LHS, sorry. Yeah, LHS, 11th one. Cos of tan inverse sine of cot inverse x. See, you people have to try the remaining question, especially the 13th one you can do same way. And 11th one I'm doing, then 9th one you can do same way, 11th and 9th. So 11th I'm doing. Cot inverse x came, draw a right angle triangle. Cot definition is what? Adjacent side by opposite. Apply Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to, or AC equal to, root of 1 plus x square. So hypotenuse we got root of 1 plus x square. So here outside is sine, so inside should be sine inverse. Cos of tan inverse of sine inverse 1 by root of 1 plus x square. Now what happened? This and this cancelled. Cos of tan inverse of 1 by root of 1 plus x square. Check it. Any problem, anybody, will let me know. I'm going to conclude this session over here because I have another class also. Any other question, doubt is there, you have to ask me. Either 23rd is very important. 23rd hint I'll give you. 23rd hint I'll give you. Cos 2 pi by 3 easily you can find it. Cos 60. Cos 60 how much? 1 by 2. So it is what? 120. So it will be negative. So cos 2 pi by 3 minus 1 by 2. It is a hint for 23. Hint for 24 and 25. This is also last year asked. No, not previous asked. Cos 3 pi by 4, how you can find it? Cos 3 pi by 4 value you can find it. Cos 3 pi by 4 value you can find it. Cos pi by 4 1 by root 2. 3 into 45, 135. 135 cos is negative. So minus 1 by root 2 will come. Sin 3 pi by 4, you will get what? Plus 1 by root 2. This is a hint for 23 and 24. Try today itself. After the class you try. Don't waste your time. Make it perfect. Okay. There is 26th hint. 26th hint. Cos 7 pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 how much? Cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. So 7 into 60, 420. 420 first quadrant, it is positive. Negative, if it is coming, what will happen, you can see. And remaining things you have to try by yourself. This we want to simplify. This didn't simplify. And third question, domain and range. Domain is real number. Range is what? Open bracket to 0 to pi. Sorry, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Open bracket to minus is a base answer only. Now again we have to draw here. Now this hint I given you have to utilize. Here you have to draw a right angle triangle. Here tan inverse. Tan definition is what? Opposite by adjacent. Apply Pythagoras theorem. AC square equal to AC equal to root of height square plus hypotenuse, base square. So you'll get 2 plus x square. So root of 2 plus x square. Any doubt is there when you come in next class, you can ask, I didn't understand this one out. Any basic also anyone can ask when you're coming physically. So cos inverse. Cos inverse definition is what? Root of 1 plus x square by root of 2 plus x square. This cancelled. So you got root of 1 plus x square by 2 plus x square. This is what your RHS. So I'm concluding this session over here. I think this session is helpful for all of you. Everyone understood, I think. It's a request. Please do all the question. And especially this many times I repeated question number 27 and 29. Cos 2x result, 1 plus sin x it is there. You just try because it's very important for differentiation also. And tomorrow module determinants 5 mark. That's all. Bye. Take care.